Hi guys, my name is Samalina Ndaula. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for showing me love. Thanks for all those guys who have subscribed to my channel. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to leave a comment and please don't forget to like this video. Also turn on the notification button so that you don't lose out on any of the videos that I keep posting. So in today's lifestyle video, I'm going to be talking about the term coma. It's very scary, but we're going to break it down so that all those guys in the village, our grandparents, do not get scared when their loved ones are in coma. I hope you get to know, to understand what I'm talking about. Let's get started, starting with the definition. Now, what's coma? This is a state of unconsciousness that someone can be in. In other words, this person seems to be asleep but cannot be awakened. You get, that's the difference. How do you tell that this person is in coma? Their eyes do not react to light and they lack reflex action, but they can maybe react to some little bit of touch, you know. And two, their heart is beating and they are breathing, but they cannot be awoken up. That's how you get to know that a person is in coma. Do not see someone sleeping normally and you think they're in coma, but if you find them sleeping and then you try to wake them up, you try to react their eyes to light, they will not react. Those people are not dead. Try to look again for some pulse and see if it's working. Now, having known the definition, before we go into the causes of coma, let's go into how does coma come about in our bodies. What triggers our bodies to go into coma? That is what we are trying to do here. Number one, let's talk about the brainstem. Now, the brainstem is that part of the brain that controls the involuntary systems of our body. For example, like the systems that God didn't give control over you. You cannot control your heartbeat, your heart rate, your blood pressure, your body temperature, and so many more. Those are some of the things. This video is all about giving you a hint on how coma comes about. So, those systems are controlled by the brainstem. In the same brainstem, we have this something called like reticular activating system, and this is the button that is responsible for unconsciousness and sleep. It's that switch that switches you to sleep or switches you off sleep. So, and once it's affected, obviously you're going to be unconscious. I'm sure your next question is then what actually damages the reticular activating system or the brainstem? First of all, so for someone to be awake, the reticular activating system must be on, and two, at least one of your cerebral hemispheres must be working. Preferably, we would prefer both the cerebral hemispheres to be working, but at least one of them must be working if you're to be conscious. So now, I'm sure you're going to be like, okay, what are the conditions that cause the reticular activating system to be switched off and on? It is only switched on in two situations. That is, if you have a bleeder in your brain, chances are high that your reticular activating system is going to be switched off. And two, if you lack oxygen supply to the brain for a particular amount of time, then your reticular activating system is going to be switched off. That is why people who drown and those who are suffocated usually have brain death and so on. Yeah. And I'm sure you're going to, the next thing is how do you, having known those things, now we're going to look into what are the causes that we know about, what can cause a bleeder in the brain, what can cause lack of oxygen supply to the brain. And we have examples already. I'm sure I don't even have to give them to you, but just to give you a few of them, traumatic head injury can obviously cause a bleeder in the brain. Stroke can obviously cause a bleeder in the brain. How? You know, when there is a lot of blood pressure, chances are high that these vessels are going to rupture. And when they rupture, that is going to cause a bleeder in the brain, hence switching off the reticular activating system. Or they can block, high blood pressure can block the vessels. How? If the blood vessel has been blocked by maybe plugs like cholesterol plugs, lipid plugs, it's going to lead to high blood pressure and hence a stroke, because there is no longer going to be blood supply to the brain. That is how that is how strokes are going to cause the reticular activating system to be switched off. We have drug and alcohol intoxication, we have infections, and so many more. Please go ahead and look around what can really cause anoxia to the brain, or what can cause a bleeders in the brain that may lead you into coma. Next time, we're going to be talking about how to look after a comatose patient and how the prognosis of a comatose patient, or let's put it in simple terms, how the recovery of a comatose patient. You get, yeah. Do not miss out, and please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you.